And it is game number 4 here on day number 3. And the maths adds up to that's almost golden goal again. And we've got a men's game here between WA and Victoria. Victoria coming off a big last quarter yesterday against SA. They had an 8-2 quarter against SA to run out winners yesterday. And WA, well, they played New South Wales, I think, and did a number on them in the opening game. And speaking of numbers, well, number 1 steps in here as well as with me, the A team's back. Shendell Oliver, welcome.
Hey, Tone. It's we haven't had a game together since November, so
I know.
The gang is back together.
The gang is back in town. Yeah, we've been depriving the Australian Lacrosse Network public of
the duo,
us.
the comedy duo that we call ourselves.
The pitch perfect, just team. And WA up against Victoria. And Vic, are they going to be too powerful for WA, Shendell, or are we going to see an absolute rip-snorting contest like, and I'm not even going to rip Band-Aids right here, but 2 golden goals, Shendell, in the women's.
Yeah, look.
How good are you for the Australian Lacrosse Network public?
Yeah, look, I live to give, Tone.
Yeah.
I'm still getting over that last game. I hope everyone who was tuning in saw exactly what happened. The girls worked so hard, and it's pretty hard to go down 2 games in a row in golden goal to your rivalry states. But
well, you know what they say, third time lucky, and there will be an opportunity because there is semi-finals, and unfortunately those semi-finals you're either going to play SA or Victoria.
Yeah, or at the same, you know what, at least we know each other's game plans now.
And realistically, at even time, you've both been against them. Good save there from the keeper from WA, but first shot on the board here for Victoria. Ball comes out through Ashby Farrell. The big man just lopes down the ground.
Yeah, Ashby playing a lot of transition for WA this week, and he's just as big as Ashby Dennis. There's 2 of them the same size, just different blokes.
And both named Ashby.
And exactly, on point.
So ball on the bottom corner here. Jacob Meller. Always stands up, Jacob Meller, when there's big games to be had. Now rotate back, looks up, and the shot clock runs out. And here's an opportunity. So Smith picks the ball. Sorry, that's Hannah Roberts. We'll get it right. Here comes mental play. Looks to use his strength getting in early. Mental play. He just takes down 4 or 5 players. And if a wood chopper could chop wood on the bottom corner, mental play makes his way out of there still with the ball. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an effort.
He has chopped down a big pine they have, and shot comes from Buchanan.
Yeah, a bit of pep on that one, just wide, and just trying to get that reset shot, I think, but it just went really wide.
I'll tell you what, when Dan Mental Play has the ball, he says it's my ball, you're not getting it off him. What about the pressure that he suffered then?
Yeah, and that's a team player, yeah?
Absolute team player. So Meller, ball out to Bronkhorst. And fires, good save there. Ball hits the deck there. And now coming back the other way. Victoria back into offense. Buchanan up the top. Out to Hall. Plum comes on. Looks up. The Curry, he was outstanding against South Australia, and just running through there is Ashby Farrell. He's a big man, and he goes to go again, but not this time. Is shut down there by Ben Gibson. Ashby Farrell with a full head of steam. Just tosses it away for WA. So they get the ball back. And a pass that just goes slightly over the head, which ends up down in Victoria's offense. And as I said, Curry ended up with 6 against South Australia.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. I think his effort yesterday was absolutely MVP worthy, and I expect him to have a really huge week.
And can I say it, Shendell, Curry was hot yesterday.
Ha ha.
Oh, good finish there. And that is from another man who had a lot to do with the scoring yesterday, Eden Hannah Roberts.
Yeah,
the first one.
Yeah, he's a younger player in the Vic side, but certainly always adds value. Him and his brother Jasper, you see them around the floor, and just getting on the board early is Eden Hannah Roberts. So just starting the play here with Vic. Actually, a couple of minutes before that first shot, actually, like we converted one. So interesting to see if WA are going to try and slow the clock down and stop Victoria's penetration on cage.
Absolutely. So ball through a break in the face here. Hannah Roberts again. Finds Hall. That's Fabian Hall. Hannah Roberts, good movement here. Plum fires, and good save there again from the keeper. But ball comes out through Bronkhorst. And Natasha Bronkhorst, brother? Husband, sorry.
Yeah, John's actually the assistant coach for the women's team, so I've been working with John all week.
There
and the
go.
captain here of WA. As we look to step inside, bounce shot.
Well, there's bragging rights in the house tonight because
100%.
Natasha with the MVP had a fantastic game.
Yeah, he's been known all week as Tasha's husband. Good transition there of the ball for Victoria. WA on the floor early. Hall is definitely a man to watch here in this offence for the Vics.
Again, I used one of our mate Teddy Jenner's sayings last night. I said Caleb Hall got 3 of the freakiest goals you're ever going to see, and I said he's a sick man as Curry puts it away.
Yeah, that was a great bounce shot to the far side corner. So I'm just trying to check that replay out, but he was sitting literally pretty much on the cross, drives across, puts it low, and then it just kind of bounces in, but the goals hits a pipe and then bounces back to the other one. But really nice placement, great way to draw the defence, and sticks it again, Aaron Curry. And I don't think that's going to be his first or last for the night. Well, definitely his first, but won't be his last.
Well, again, this is where he started, and Farrell picks the ball up under immense pressure. And Buchanan gets the ball out as Farrell just getting acquainted with this surface, does a bit of a roll. Maybe there was a camera around, just trying to get some camera.
Yeah, actually, I'm really looking forward to this matchup in the face-off of
Oh,
Aldred.
that's great ball movement there.
Yeah, great ball movement, just
So,
tic-tac-toe.
Fabian Hall gave that to Chris Plum. Chris Plum finds on the crease there. And a good goal there from Buchanan, I think that was.
Yeah, I think this is what I was going to say just a second ago before the shooting started. Major here versus Aldred, huge height difference, both really fast hands. So this face-off battle, it's going to be a good one, but that's flicked out the way of Aldred and picked up by Bronkhorst. Good shoulder there from Aldred.
Oh, there's some pressure here.
Yeah, Vics have
And
come to play.
James gets out of that pressure.
Yeah, he did really well there to just roll out of it and move the ball forward, keep it in front.
So Tyler James with a hard ball get there. Chinsky. That's Ashton.
Pass just a bit too high there. I think that was Nabi. Nabi with the ball now.
And look at the set high picks. Ball goes wide. Shot clock runs out. And Vic, currently 3-0 up with 9:40 to go in the first, will have another offensive foray as Buchanan, the last goal scorer, looks to step down against Cook. Look down the bottom corner, not quite there. Hole just trying to find his feet. Just great ball holding there from Hole. Ball comes off, the keeper goes to a WA stick. Now here's an opportunity for McMillan.
And he's trying to get inside. Lots of defensive pressure coming from Victoria. Just going to send it to the midline, slow it down, let the offense set up for WA. Rothwell just going to go to the left side. Dillon now also sneaking through the middle, and I think he's going to be a real key to their offense. He's quite a good young dynamic player, Dillon. As Rothwell wants to shoot it, steps
Rothwell
down.
does shoot it and pops that one up and over, and just picking the pockets there is Steve Stoikos. And now they come back with pace as Plum gets the ball there.
Yeah, and any time the ball is in this man's stick, it is very dangerous.
So Hannah Roberts finds Curry. Curry looking to get inside. Oh, Curry just doing his own work there. Great save. Great pick up from Plum. Little BTB around the back. Curry still with the ball down the back. Back up to Plum. Back down to Curry. Curry looks over.
Yeah, WA are lucky here that Vic's just decided to slow
Mental
that down.
play.
That's in the pads there of Deschon.
Great ball movement there from Victoria. And the pressure is being applied high up the field. As Georgian looks to free the hands, does free the hands.
Probably not the shot, and I can hear that the bench don't really want to, from WA, don't want those shots to be taken, but good transition here for WA.
Oh, just breaking ankles nearly as Hall finds down. There's a 2 men down, one hasn't really moved. So we'll just make sure that they are okay. Gets up with, might have worn a big corky there.
Yeah, actually funny, his name is Corey. I thought it was Corey Cork, but it's actually Corey Cook. He's from Wembley, but yeah, years ago I was like, who would call that kid Corey Cook? But it's Corey Cook.
Well, he might have had one there as ball comes back up, picked off there by Farrell. There's some willing bodies out here at the moment. Farrell up against mental play. Farrell fires. That's come off the keeper of Stoikos. Out it goes. WA will get the ball back.
Yeah, Farrell loves a transition goal. Look, he's done his job, taking the shot. Now he's just going to release the O onto the floor as Nabi arrives on the field and gets the ball immediately on cue.
So they get a reset on that. And WA, who's going to start the scoring for them? Mellor looks to get down. Mellor looks to roll back around. Not there. Oh, Rothwell steps inside and just looks like they've been playing on the whacker, the WA boys, because there's a bit of bounce out there.
Yeah, and I've said it to the WA girls myself. We've got to adjust to this bounce and find the right bounce. Like, it's different to the turf that they're playing on at home, and you've just got to adjust how you're shooting and the angle that you're shooting at to make sure that you're actually stinging net. And I think Rothwell needs to find that.
Hannah Roberts gives it to Plum. Little inside to Curry, and that was just a little slippery there. Ball with James. James looks to get out under massive pressure.
Got to get it over.
And does get it over just. And they just need a settler here.
Yeah,
WA.
they need a good set. They really need a good set. Chinsky on the floor, I can see, is working around at X. He was the MVP for WA yesterday. I expect him to have impact, but they're already, WA already saying get on the boards. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Dylan looks to drive in. Not there. Ball turns over, and now opportunity as Jasper Hannah Roberts looks up. Hall comes on to be his help. Buchanan down to Plum. Plum has Eden Hannah Roberts just opened up. Cannot let your man come off you like that.
Yeah, great chicken wing save though from Dashi in the cage.
But Aspie, good work. He just never gives up, does Eden Hannah Roberts. Not the biggest stature of a man out there.
We've got a fast break opportunity here for WA. Flip pass, high's gone wide. Dylan now scrambling to pick it up. Mental play is going to really disrupt that for him. Oh, sorry, that's Pumba.
So Pumba doing a good job down in the back there.
We probably shouldn't calling him nicknames. Probably shouldn't call him Pumba.
Nice finish there from Dan Mental Play. As Mental Play gets one in. Brendan Freeman is Pumba's real name.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Looking.
I know, I'm searching through my rosters.
Everyone knows Pumba.
What's Pumba's real name?
Brendan Freeman. So, and you know what? He's one of the guys when I was coaching and part of the Aussie coaching that I just fell in love with his work ethic and who he was and the teammate he was. So just a genuine nice bloke who has worked very hard but boxes his game.
100%. It's interesting when you watch these players in the other formats of lacrosse now that we've got field as well as sixes and just seeing what elements of those games they're bringing to those games and what elements of their field game they're bringing here to the floor.
Yep.
And what their key strengths are. And it's so interesting just to see them cross over into different formats. And as we speak of different formats, here is John Narby giving it to Jacob Meller, sends it down to Narby. On the crease, tries to feed Bronkhorst, meant to be. Bit of a hip and shoulder there, no problem. Ball to be won on the deck. Picked up there, gives it back to Narby. He tries to chop some wood there, not on. Outlet from Stoikis to Hannah Roberts. Farrell going to clean that up down the far side of the field.
Hannah Roberts up against the big man. He's doing some work out there, Ashby Farrell, tonight.
Yeah, he is, and he's been a real workhorse for WA these last few games as well. He's playing that as alternate captain role and certainly doing well, leading by example.
So WA into offense, sending their offensive troops out with 10 seconds left on the Narby. Gets down, Dylan. Looks to drive inside. Georgian looks to have it, but time clock runs out. Ball comes back the other way for Victoria.
Yeah, and a great quick start there from the Vics.
Farkas, he's a tall man too. He is. So...
Young Hall, Fabian Hall on the floor now, gives it to Caleb Hall, and now there's a scuffle for the ground ball in the back corner. Caleb Hall, I reckon he wants to dive here or dunk.
He did 3 last night. Ball, that's a rip-snorting shot.
Deshaun definitely keeping WA in the game right now with his incredible saves.
Plum, back to Buchanan. Buchanan, over here to Hall. Plum fires again. Great back up there. Not able to get it in the stick there, but Plum, he just finds a way to attract that ball like a magnet. Plum steps in, and good save again there from Deshaun.
Yeah, what was that, 3 or 4 saves in that set? A couple of resets for Victoria. Got to get it over the line here, WA. Good little flip pass, but kind of in the space to no one.
As ball will come back with interest potentially, as Mercer brings the ball into offense. Now Buchanan. Mercer says, I've done my job, boys. You guys go and finish my good work. Thank you very much. Plum, little flip up, finds Hannah Roberts.
Hannah Roberts, did you see how he just sent it and continued to run and then looked at what options he had? Curry now feeds it inside.
Oh, little dip and dunk. Oh, nice again there from mental play. And ball comes out down the other way with Bronkhorst. But Victoria, they're all over that Gates and just shutting down any fast man breaks there, Shendell.
I think WA need to take a bit more care of the ball in their transition. That was kind of just thrown into space and put the man under pressure there with the double team.
Chris Moffat just losing his own ball, which is unusual.
Yeah, very unlikely for Moff.
Yeah. He's wearing a nice bit of tape as the ball comes in. Curry, I mean, he was shooting lights out last night. Deshaun in the cage doing a fantastic job to keep these balls out. Hannah Roberts, the Eden variety. Now with Hall. Hall looks inside, finds young Hall.
Yeah, Fabian Hall, who just took that shot, I believe he's 16. So we've got some real young talent coming through here. Farrell tries to shoot it on a backhand.
He needs to give it. He's got Buchanan up. So here we go, 1-on-1. Buchanan up against Deshaun, and Buchanan finds a hole. Just late in that transition.
WA way too slow there to get off the floor and release the defence, and they're running the short gate on the defence, so the O needs to work harder to get off the floor and actually release the D to support Deshaun. You can't leave him out to dry and just have one-on-ones with the keepers like that.
A 5-0 ball game here with 1 minute and 12 to go in the first quarter. Buchanan gets his second. But
Major.
WA doing a good job out of the face here.
Yeah, and Major, so I said, Major's going to be really crucial to WA's possession, but they just need to value the ball more in the offense. And then also in that transition, that was just not okay.
Need to get it up and over. Penalty coming.
You saw what I saw, Tony. I was like, this.
2 balls, and Plum looks to head down as the keeper had escaped the cage. But the only reason he escaped the cage was because there was a penalty on the play.
Yeah, so Aldrin's going to sit down for, I believe, 2 minutes for a cross-check.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Slash.
Sorry. It was high. And definitely, I think,
it could have been either call there.
Yeah, well, Aldred is really tall, so, it's probably going to look high if he doesn't actually squat when he's making contact. So WA in a power play opportunity here.
38 seconds left in the clock. 20 in the shot clock.
Little motion starts to move from the top there as Nabi tries to cut through.
Good save from the keeper, but that'll be a reset. So if they can get the ball, Pumba. So Freeman chasing him down. Rothwell, another good save. Now opportunity late in the quarter for Victoria. 16 seconds on the game clock. Ball comes down with Gibson. Gibson looks to go, finds Hannah Roberts. Hannah Roberts fires high and wide, and that is because there is only 2 seconds left in this contest. Hall comes up, and that is the end of the first quarter here between WA and Victoria. But it is the latter, Victoria, who have all the momentum here, and a 5-0 first quarter, Shandell.
Yeah, WA just need to, firstly, just sit back, relax, get back to their game plan and get a run on the board. They seem really rushed and pushing the ball down to their offense, and they're not valuing the ball, and they're just taking really random shots. I think if they, like I said, just get it down there, relax a bit more, get a touch, and then just start chipping away and getting numbers on the board. They've got to break that drought now of scoring. They've gone a quarter without scoring, so the pressure's on them now to step up.
It is indeed, as we see the replays here. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll come back for second quarter action. We'll be back very live with Shandell and Tony here on the Australian Lacrosse Network.
And we are back for the second quarter of this pool play clash between Victoria and Western Australia. And if you're watching during the break, there's some great bird's eye view shots of this beautiful box here at Altona. It's a fantastic facility. Alan Lewer Box Arena. We've been playing here for about 4 years now. Opening ceremony also was named in 2022 or 23. It's been so many years I can't remember, as the face-off whistle goes, and that's won by Freeman. Freeman clearly there, gets possession, sends it across to Joseph. Joseph's going to pump it down and then hit the bench, knows his role really well. Victoria takes it wide into the bottom lefty's side to start getting to work. They're obviously waiting for the shot clock. I'm sure Coach Hammond has drawn up some specific time plays for them to practice. Buchanan now swings it across the floor to Eden Roberts, and you can see Plum wants to go and he's directing traffic to get a pick. Wants to shoot high, steps down, takes a shot. Shot clock expiry there. WA making a quick transition to get their offense players on the floor. Joseph already out there manning. Nabi wants to shoot. Great save there by Stoikis. Crumb goal, but no goal there. Joseph just going to clean that one up. Again, done his job and making his way to the bench. And Victoria make their personnel changes. WA, they've done a great job to get their defence onto the floor. They're running the long gate this time, so it's hard work to get the defence on the floor that far, Tone. And to get on this quickly that shows signs that Coach Luke Oliver's had a good chat with him and just said, what are you doing?
He has indeed, as Curry continues to just pepper the keeper down there. And beautiful weather out here.
Yeah,
at the
funny you
Alan
say
Lewer
that.
box court.
I was just about to mention it, if you can see in the sunset, the beautiful background of the sun going down behind the box too.
So inside there to Curry. Oh, he looked like he just about popped both knees then, the keeper.
He looked like a turtle on his back. And then he sprung back up. Deshon, really a nimble guy. As the ball was bouncing towards the bench, I was trying to catch it myself there, and we're sitting behind the barrier.
Well, Victoria now with another opportunity. Plum looked to stop and go and found himself in the crease. So the ball will start again here with WA. And they will bring it into the offensive end. Bronkhorst.
And if you are watching along at home, send us a message, either Shendell mic'd up or Tony Watts 79?
71?
71, sorry.
I wish it was
I was
79,
taking some
Shendell.
years
Let
off
it
your
take
life.
about 8 years off my life. It'd be great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So ball, and there's almost a touch for us if they get an opportunity, but not to be, as Chinsky gets one back, fires from downtown, just mopping up the defender in front of him.
Yeah, so those handles are Tony Watts 79, Shendell mic'd up, or the Australian Lacrosse Network. Send us a message. We're happy to give you a shout out and let us know what you think of the game. Deshi there with another great save, sends it up the floor quickly. And
yeah, tell us where you're watching. Tell us who you think the champions are going to be this year. I mean, the women's competition, well, it is so tight that you cannot pick it right now.
yeah, look, coaching it's definitely a challenge. No matter how much you scout, as Dylan looks to try and get inside there, good defensive pressure from Victoria.
So, shot had there. They haven't been able to get past Stoikos in the cage yet, WA. And ball comes out the other way with Mercer. Mercer to Plum. Plum just looks effortless when he is in the offensive box.
Yeah, but always
Oh,
has.
shot had there, and that's Buchanan again.
That was Hall.
Oh, Hall, sorry.
That was Hall.
6 and 8. My old eyes just letting me down.
That's 71, Tone.
71 and 79.
So you can see that the ball swings across there from Plum. Hall just cutting up towards the centre of the box and then just turns around, steps down and releases the hands and drops that one past Deshon.
So Buchanan gets his second. Ball back in the centre.
That was Hall.
Hall, sorry. I did that twice.
I know,
didn't
that's why I was like, Tony, we're doing stats here.
Yep.
As the ball bounces out to Curry. Curry wants to go to cage, takes a dive. Deshon saying no thank you on his butt and back on his feet as the ball turns over. I think it's turned over. Can't see the back corner. There's a
those
scrum.
back corners are very hard to see, but extracted there from Victoria. Hall with the ball.
Buchanan now with the ball, sends it to the top.
Sorry, Caleb, I should never not know you, mate. And but those 6 and those 8s look similar.
They do in these
uniforms. As Plum looks down the bottom. Oh, Hall again. And that's not Hall, it is Hall. That had to be Hall.
Yeah, it's a dive.
I've seen him get 3 last night like that. As Freeman comes onto the defence for Victoria. WA just need a settler here. As nothing's got past Stoikos at the moment. Dylan with the ball. Looks up. Finds his teammate here in Rothwell. Rothwell looking to run the lines. And good save. That will be a reset as it's come off the keeper.
Yep.
And they will have a full 30 again, WA.
Yeah, so that's a rule that crosses over into the sixes format as well. If it comes off the keeper, you get that reset. If it goes straight out of bounds, you don't get the reset. So we'll just try and give you a few similarities between the new sixes format. So if you're wondering what's going on when you're watching it, we can help you out a little bit as we also talk about this game.
And they do, the both field and box do cross over into sixes.
Yeah, that's what I said. If box and field had a baby, it would be
sixes. It would. So Freeman with the ball finds Hannah Roberts. Hannah Roberts has Plum trailing him.
Such smooth ball movement here from the Victorians.
Yeah, they were in a power play situation yesterday against South Australia and 5-on-4, and they were moving the ball around. Oh, Hannah Roberts gets inside. I'm sure Deshaun is going to have to ice those knees at the end of the game.
And look at the fight here from Curry.
Oh, Kinabi gets the ball. Ball's in there somewhere.
Someone's
got
being
it.
held.
Ball's down. And a little bit going on there. And Nabi. And that'll go the way of Victoria. Not clearing it in time.
Joseph did a really good job there holding up Nabi.
And
You can
now-
see Joseph walk off smiling. It's classic Tony Joseph.
Yeah, he just loves it, doesn't he?
He does.
Oh,
He thrives
Plum.
on it.
Plum as another good save there from the keeper. And Deshaun. WA. But this is tiring, Shendell, when you're running the floor up and back and it keeps turning over and you're not getting on the scoreboard. It does, as we speak, it does get on the scoreboard. Lefty shot there and a fantastic goal there. And that is Mellor. I said to Jacob, how many are you going to get today? And he goes, 1. I said 6. And he goes, well, there's his 1 he promised me. So Jacob Mellor always seems to get one.
Yeah, and we got a quick shout out from a first-time Western Australian viewer, Matt White, watching from a haunted house, he reckons. So hopefully he's enjoying all the action as his first opportunity watching a box lacrosse here in Australia.
Well, welcome to the sport. Now you will be addicted.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And very soon you'll have to go and buy a stick, and then you'll be playing, and then we might see you in the national championships next year.
Yeah, I believe he's a basketball player. So
I mean, we take them.
yeah, I think the strategy
Transition, yeah,
definitely crosses over.
definitely. So, but good to have you live on the Australian Lacrosse Network watching lacrosse here at the Alan Lewer box field or court. And we've got a penalty coming here to WA for a cross check, and that is going on.
John Bronkhorst.
It is indeed.
And you
Just
can
trying to get the gate open.
You can just see Liv Antilov, who's no stranger to the penalty box, opening that for John.
Yeah. Always has a smile on her face, though, Liv.
Yeah, Liv, a goalie currently in the Australian field squad as well. So to transition from being a goalie to playing defence as a box player is really something
She
to admire.
plays the second goalie role. I said that a few times today in the
Yeah.
game, where she just sits in front of the cage and gets hit.
Yep, she loves it,
I know she loves it.
thrives on it. Good save there by Deshi.
So ball come the other side. This is what Victoria do really well. They cut through, especially in this man up. They really do feed these cross crease passes, which open up the opposite sides.
Yep.
So they look to move the defence, feed through little cutters, and then they get in. And nice little dump there to Curry, but all over that was Deshaun.
Yeah, and all day. He's so consistent, and you know, for such a young keeper, he's got
Plum.
a huge career ahead. As Plum is holding up
And just need to push him over.
Major.
Ball goes back over anyway.
the ball.
And I don't know with the pace of those balls. I've seen balls go through these cages here.
Yeah,
That sitting behind the cage, you'd want to be sitting there.
yeah. Never.
Because, yeah, that had some heat on it, that shot from Buchanan.
Yeah, definitely.
So WA with 6 minutes 40 to go.
Yeah, you can just see them lapping around the goal as well. Down there.
Got the
Can
first goal of their game. And just a nothing shot really there, Shendell.
Yeah, Rothwell seemed to do a lot of that yesterday too. Just took a lot of step down shots from outside, and when he actually worked hard to get inside, he was able to convert. I think he just needs to think about that rather than sending those. They were playing a really wide set there, WA, and I thought that it looked quite good, but then they just took the wrong shot, the wrong option.
It did. Plum with the ball. Buchanan. Buchanan could be the shooter here. Plum. Looks down, up, and that penalty has been released. And now they're back to even numbers here.
Yeah, Ashby Farrell just going to run the ball out. He's so tall, his legs are so long, and just moves like a freight train.
Bit of a gazelle is Ashby Farrell.
WA need to do something here. The shot clock's down to 5. Got to shoot it. It just sends it to the corner. Bit of a missed opportunity there.
As ball comes back the other way now.
Luke Oliver not happy with that set from WA. I can hear him.
Just asking almost for a bit of calm. I think that's what Luke was asking for.
Yeah, we're sitting very close to the WA bench, so we can really hear exactly what's going on. Can't quite hear as much coming from Victoria, and Wade Hammer's normally pretty loud.
Yeah, and to be honest, there's a fair bit of. I think Victoria at the moment would be comfortable with where they're sitting with this 6-1 lead.
Yep.
Nabi has the ball, looks to come top side. Good defence there as the ball gets fired in and just threw it away. I mean, sometimes you'd like to see the ball just pinged at the keeper to try and, get a reset almost.
Yeah, I think he was trying to feed inside, but the feed was just completely inaccurate. And ball's moved now down to the offense of Victoria.
As we see Buchanan with the ball. Bottom corner here with Hole. Sorry, top left. Hole.
Plum with the ball looking inside.
Oh, inside. Good work there from Hannah Roberts. And now ball comes out. Love that red helmet. It's a bit like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
her
shoes.
As,
WA just
Hannah Roberts just finds his own way into the wall. We're trying to pressure, and ball will turn over and go over and back, and it does. And
good effort there from Rothwell to chase that ball down. Just ran over the line.
Here we go. Moffat with a head of steam. Moffat doesn't get many, but looks up, finds there, and Hall, Fabian Hall, just not able to put it away.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Moffat didn't shoot that one. He had a lot of space in front of him, but decided to play the team game and gives it off to Hall.
So here we go again. Now Plum one-on-one with the keeper. He doesn't miss many of these, and he isn't going to miss that, Chris Plum. He's a very experienced lacrosse player and box lacrosse player.
Yeah, and I was watching that and I was like, who's going to win this battle? Like Chris Plum and Lucas Deshone playing in the Australian team together in 24 in Utica, New York. Obviously different states, but know each other's game pretty well and have made each other better by, Deshi taking Plummy's shots.
Yep.
And Plummy coming out on top that time.
No
help for him though.
Break there, and they're going to reface this, I think, because I reckon they both broke, Major and Aldred. So good call there from the official. They're both twitchy in there, and you would be, and good work there as ball hits and a loose ball push. Ball will go the way of Nabi as Major gets that win there. And now ball just not into the stick properly though. Now looks down to Nabi. Nabi misses the cage. Now pressure instantly here on. Hannah Roberts gets one high.
Yeah, that was very high. Lucky to get away with that one. WA streaking down to the defence after the last challenge.
Jasper, Hannah Roberts decides to fire. Farrell comes back the other way. Farrell up against Joseph and decides that that's not the contest he's looking for. But now pressure gets on there.
Joseph.
Farrell gets nutted into the bench, and that crowd out on that outer side is getting a real good up-close look at box lacrosse at its finest.
Good scrum, I say. Rothwell now trying to get inside, wants to free the hands, got a double team.
Might have been a hold there almost, he was looking for it.
Yeah, ref was right there and didn't call anything. The play is transitioning to Victoria's offense.
Oh, looks
Man on the
inside.
crease.
Oh, back up to Hole of Plum. Great ball movement, Victoria. That is crisp.
Yeah, that give and go. 1, 2, 3. Can do that all day in transition and you're going to be pretty successful.
And Plum gets his second after a great feed there from Hall. And out to an 8-1 ball game. What about the pressure though, Shendell, that every time players get a ball, there's just someone on them.
Yep.
There's no room whatsoever at the moment in this contest as Buchanan tries to work out of a postage stamp there. Penalty on the play here. So there's a slash coming here.
Yep, someone's going to sit
Stoikos comes.
Yeah, so just for those watching at home, if there's a penalty, generally a smart team will pull their keeper and play a 6-on-5 in their offence. And that's exactly what Victoria are doing.
Back again, fires. That's come off the red helmet. That's straight up, straight down, and that's one for the commentators. In fact, I don't even know where that went after that.
That went over our tent, but I'm not sure where it's landed.
Don't know.
You can hear Stoichus saying on that run, I was terrified, that was scary.
Yeah.
But
So
that,
penalty on the play here.
yeah, so
It was a slash.
Nabi sitting for 2.
So Plum.
So I can just hear Richie Gore, the ref, just saying that the screens aren't working in the boxes, so neither coaches can actually see the clocks on the penalty in their coaching boxes, which is a challenge. I've just played in them. There's been issues with them all day, but they're just basically saying it's tick for tack.
Well, what I'm going to say, Shendell, is it's a 2-minute penalty. There's 1 minute 14 left in the second quarter,
Yep.
and he'll still be sitting there at half-time.
Yes, and he'll have to sit there and think about what he's done during halftime because it's not releasable.
So, fired. Ball comes over. Ball picked back up by Buchanan. Buchanan now running this power play. Plum looks for the little no pass.
Step down
BTB.
shot. WA just trying to clean that up. Deshawn going to run it out. So this is Isaac Deshawn. Sorry, there's 2 there, twins.
Oh, just set him up. And that rattled the player there as players on the ground. And that's not what you want to do, is turn around and see that coming at you.
Especially when it's your face-off and such a crucial part of your game. Brody Major definitely took a big hit there.
He did indeed. But we got 20 seconds left in the first half. Ball. Can WA get one just before the half-time break? 12 seconds. And they're a man down. So ball needs to be won. Is one. Ball comes forward. There's still an opportunity. 3 seconds. Nija shoots it. And good save there from Deshawn as half-time comes to all. And it is Victoria leading 8-1 in this contest at the half, Shendell.
Yeah, very much in control of this game as we look at some of the replays from the half-time. Let's talk about some goal scorers.
Goal scorers, well, there's one for WA.
Yes.
It is Jacob Mellor.
Yes.
And every time I commentate a game and he's in it, he always scores.
Yeah,
So
just for you.
maybe he just does it for me. But that's the only one for WA. For Victoria, Eden Hannah Roberts with 1. You have Curry with 1. Buchanan with 2. Mental Play with 1. Plum with 2. And Hall with 1 makes 8.
Yeah, so a bunch of scorers there shows a lot of diversity and depth in their offense for Victoria. And I think they're not going to take their foot off the pedal as they are comfortably in control of this game so far.
They are indeed, and as they are comfortably and about to just sit down, we might have a quick break here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We'll be back very soon for second half action between Victoria and WA. And back we come for three-quarter time, or third quarter action.
And on cue, they bring the ball right to us, Tone.
They do. We feel like we're always up and close here at Shendell.
Yeah, we do get the best seats in the house. We say it every time.
Every time. So Hall, Fabian Hall, with Plum to Hannah Roberts, now to Curry. Still in a power play situation here. And there's 10 seconds left on the power play. They've got the clocks fixed so we can see them. Plum looks down, fires, and a good save there. Deshawn, now an outlet. There's been a goalie change down the other end as we see Stoikos come out of the cage, and Darcy Martin-Liptak is in the cage for Victoria.
A couple of double barrel names in this Vic roster. I don't think that's tactical, but just something to note. Keeps it interesting for us.
Hyphenated, just enough to get the linguistics out, Shendell.
Definitely.
Although it is not Chinese Taipei versus China or
Hong Kong, like
Hong
in
Kong.
Korea.
Yep. That was
This
very
is much
linguistical, but did smash it over there. So ball here now with Plum. Down the bottom corner, Hall. He might go here, Hall. Looks up, Plum. Looks to go again. Plum looks to fire, hits the keeper. So a reset on the... well, there should have been a reset initially because that Plum shot definitely hit the keeper.
Definitely, absolutely agree.
And now WA transition the ball quite quickly down in the other end. Georgine. Now, Mellor looks to get on the left. Nice shot there from Mellor, and that's definitely come off the keeper.
100%, and WA going to retain possession here.
So Martin-Liptak coming in the cage and getting some work early.
Yep, so full 30 here for WA. Swings the ball. Rothwell obviously wants to shoot. They're relying on him a lot to shoot.
Well, Rothwell, just gets pushed into there. Loose ball push, so WA will keep possession.
Yeah, get the 30 again, but no penalty on that one.
Oh, nice double coming out there to set that pick on Jasper Hannah Roberts.
Yeah, that was a good pick from Bronkhorst.
He came out at pace, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he was like still on his knees picking off the defender.
So ball back up the top. Now right-hand side, looks to drive in. Good defensive pressure.
In the crease. Crease violation there for WA, so Victoria's ball, quick outlet. And you can see Freeman just going to transition. Sorry, it's not Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman gave it up there to Hannah Roberts. So you were right, Shendell. As Hall comes on.
So just listening to the WA bench and seeing what's happening, WA are deciding to play a 4-man zone defence on a 5-man possession and run a seagull.
Save there again.
But now Victoria have picked that up and they're going 4-on-4.
And Plum just found his way on the ground. That one stung a bit, I think, Plummy. Comes off and just he's heading out the back. So Chris Plum doesn't show much pain, Shendell. I'm just watching him. He comes out the back and he's might have done something to a shoulder here.
Yeah, he's holding it, but...
he's a tough man, is Chris Plum.
WA, you can hear them on the boards now, 7 on the shot clock. Need to get a shot off here if they want to get a reset. Hits a defender. And ball's going to transition quickly through Victoria. And Moff here, Chris Moffat, just going to slow it down. He looks so funny with a short stick. I'm so used to seeing him on a field game with a long pole, and he's got the short stick. It's like when Ashby Dennis goes and plays a shorty. It's just a weird thing.
Yep, and shot had there. Good save. The crowd behind the cage were yelling for that one that it's gone in, but ball comes back the other way. As WA look to attack in onto the cage here. And there's a goal against the grain there. Ryan Rothwell with that one, just spinning all the way into the crease. Watch him here on the left-hand side. Just gets in, no angle, and Liptak unable to stop that one. and WA get another one.
Yeah, good. And just speaking of WA, Luke Oliver's daughters are watching at home in WA. Hallie Oliver, who is only 5 years old, so they need to run and pick the ball up quickly before the others pick it up. So, I mean
she's already got coaching material written all over her, Shendell.
she's 5.
From good coaching stock, though, just quietly.
Yeah, she's from a lacrosse family, I hear.
Ah, that'll do it. We breed lacrosse players.
No, we do. As Bronkhorst looks to go to cage.
As the ball goes down the defensive end, and now rotation comes up. That actually could work here. As tink, 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 ball comes out and over, and just had to wait for it there, did Hannah Roberts.
Deshan just so consistent. Now, ball's at the top with Hall, and they're just going to make some personnel changes here, Victoria, and get their set on the floor. You can see both Halls now. Curry, that's a great set. Man on the crease, feeds him. It's Hannah Roberts. Going to be a reset.
And Victoria will pick the ball up again.
Yeah, so WA certainly committing to the Seagull, playing the 4-on-4.
Oh, nice scrap goal there from Curry.
Yeah, quick hands there by Curry, just on the cross crease side. So you can see the shot
comes from Gibson.
Yep, Gibson at the top and just bounces, and then the crumb's picked out of the air by Curry and pops it past Deshan. Not a lot Deshan could do. He made that first save, just couldn't make the second. And great goal, great crumb goal there from Curry.
I like when I eat my curries, there's plenty of crumbs around.
Is there?
Mainly from the naan bread.
From the naan bread.
But that's the way you fill up the stomach. And good work again here as WA look to put the ball in, not to be, as Farrell now has the...
and there's Moffat, the defender.
And now...
Rothwell with the ball for WA at the top, trying to step around inside. Dylan arrives on the floor, got to do some work there, sends gone to X. Rothwell just trying to get onside. 3 defenders come out, he needs to bump the ball on. That's going to be an over and back there.
And Victoria with an opportunity here, but there's a penalty
Penalty.
on the play. So no wonder they weren't chasing. And WA, Victoria here. We hope you're enjoying the coverage for this last game of day 3 here.
Yeah, 9 o'clock local time, so it is a late one for the boys to be out on the box. But a good team adjusts. And ball is just making its way through West Australians' offence.
So now, Dylan. Oh, can he get 2 in a row? The answer to that is yes, he can. And Rothwell starting to become a little bit of a factor down in the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's the thing, so he's gotten inside. So he's just done a bit more work, moved those feet a bit more, adjusted his style, and now we're starting to hit twine.
So we've got a 9-3 ball game.
I thought it was a 9-4 tone.
Is it 9-4?
Yeah, one clock saying 4, one clock saying 3.
Well, I've got Mellor with 1, Rothwell with 2.
Yeah, okay.
I think they're my only goal scorers for WA.
Yeah, our clocks are different to the official time clock we can see. And ball's bombed long here. Major now just going to slow down the clock. Victoria with numbers. Check coming, trail check coming there from Aldred, I think it was. But Nabi heard him breathing down his neck, pulled the ball to the side and just took his time while the offense arrived.
WA, whatever it is, they've got the last 2 goals and they have been through the stick there of Ryan Rothwell.
A shot clock violation there, so they've expired their time on their 30. And now Victoria with a full 30 opportunity as they bring the ball over the midline.
Buchanan has the ball on the bottom. Now runs it up to the restraining line on the left-hand side.
Good
Hall.
pick and slip by Hall. Oh, and a dive to finish.
Hall. He just makes the extremely hard look extremely simple.
Yeah, and we can see it here, so we'll just get that replay. So you can see Here's the pick and the slip inside, protects the stick, drops the stick low in front of him, and then dives to the crease and just puts it past. He had the double coming to him, but it was the stick protection as he was making his way towards the goal that obviously was able to help him capitalise on that success and that shot.
So, ball here, and we've got a 10-3 ball game.
Yeah, and a clean face-off win there by Aldred.
Aldred doesn't lose too many in the face, Aldred. He's become a real target, and if you can get first use in any game, you're going to be on the positive side. As Plum, who just came off before with a shoulder.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it, obviously.
Just came straight out the back, and Plummy, well, gets another one. And obviously whatever they did to it out the back, made it a little freer to shoot.
Yeah, he had a lot of time and space there and saw the lane and just went, I'm going to step down and send it, and exactly what he did. Found the net. This is an interesting competition. Ball's going to be picked up here by James.
And ball right in front of us on the wall. This is where it's nice and close to us, Shendell, when it's right in front of us and they're rubbing on the wall.
Yeah, I don't mind that, and I can really, we can smell the sweat, but it's just good to be right involved in the action if we're not on the floor.
Nice from Fabian Hall.
Fabian Hall didn't even need to move there. He just
did
caught it.
Not. Buchanan with a beautiful pass down to Fabian Hall.
So we can see ball here. Buchanan. Fabian just cuts on, sets the pick, bounces off the bee sting, and one step and puts it past the stick, hip height high there of Deschon.
Well, Rothwell with a couple for the quarter, but now 4 for the quarter for Victoria. So while they sort of evened it up for goals in the quarter very quickly, back they came. So Plum looks up, gives it a Hall. That's Caleb Hall, not the goal scorer in Fabian Hall. And plenty of work off the ball here. Ball now with Plum, and this is when, Plummy just coming to put on a bit of a masterclass at the moment is Chris Plum.
Yeah, he's...
And we just have to apologise for that little interruption. We absolutely lost all power here, Shendell.
Yes, it's a technical error. We do apologise for that one. We don't control the power, but we are happy to bring you the game back now.
Even with the last name of Watts, I have no control on it whatsoever.
There's a dad joke if I've ever heard one.
Thanks.
The good news is there was no goal scored in that period, so no one missed a thing.
It is still 13-3 and 4:22 on the game clock. And now here he is again. Looks to get inside. Rothwell, he's already got 2 for the quarter. Just can't quite manage that one. And as soon as he got the ball in his stick, the defence just got a little bit tougher and tighter on him then.
Yeah, they're aware that they're working through him.
Mercer comes down, loses the ball. Ball comes out. Oh, a little flick there from Hall.
Yeah, just almost hockeyed it into the cage.
It doesn't matter how they end up in the back of the cage, as long as they do. Little trip there. Buchanan fires the ball.
No reset on that.
And now ball comes up and it's going to come straight back as WA player there just losing the helmet.
Yeah, interesting they didn't actually stop. The player hasn't got a helmet on. There we go now.
They have to stop it. And he's going to have to come off because of loose equipment.
Yep.
That is a rule. And we, again, duty of care to our players, because while he's doing that, if the shot's had and they don't stop the play, he could wear that in the head.
Yeah, I thought they would have stopped it actually a few seconds earlier when it first came off. But anyway, play on's the call.
Plum, he's been just precision shooting tonight, Plummy.
Yeah, good D there from Isaac Hill.
Oh, that has just rattled Plum behind as well with that shot. Buchanan, geez, he's got some power in that shot.
Victoria with a reset, so they've got full 30 on their shot clock now.
So Plum gets the ball back.
Look at Fabian just sitting on the crease and Mulcahy just trying to move him on and also act as a help.
As Hall tries to go through there with a big body.
You could see the umpire immediately point to him, so saying you've gone through the crease, which means he can't touch it again. If he does, the ball will turn over. Did not touch it.
And Plum now with the ball back up the top. Looks down the bottom corner.
Wants to
little
dive.
dip and dunk. And that is all clear. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you could read that coming. You could see that he was going to dive there. He was looking for that corner. So we just see as the ball swings from Plum to the back.
And Buchanan just doing the work behind.
Yeah, Desham was pretty low there on his knees almost, and just Buchanan said, I'm taking this opportunity and I'm going to put it away, and it's exactly what he did.
And Buchanan, that's his third of the game. So he gets a hat trick. And leading all scorers at the moment is Chris Plum. He's got 5 by me right now.
That's a cheeky handful for Chris Plum tonight.
He does. He always loves a live stream game, Plummy. And especially, again, he's a big game player, one that matters.
Yeah, he really is.
So,
and so consistent.
Ball on the outer side here as players hit the deck.
That was Mella. Mella with the ball now wants to shoot. Farrell now just gets the ball knocked out of his cross.
And they need to just ping the ball at the keeper here. They do. Keeper saves.
Yeah, for a goalie coming in cold, he's actually doing quite well.
Absolutely. Lip tack.
Nothing worse than coming in cold and having to step in and, you know, just take shots without a warm-up.
1:45 to go on the game clock in the third quarter. Buchanan wants to let the last part of his name go, the cannon. Oh, nice from Plum. Good save, though, from Deshaun. Little BTB pass. Now ball over the other side. Fabian Hall again. Fires the ball. Good save. And an outlet here. So ball coming up.
Oh, Nabi Dillon unable to grab that one. It's picked out of the air quickly, and Victoria with a transition opportunity here. Not meant to be on this occasion. Ball now rolling to the bench side, trying to be picked up off the deck there. Gets it on, little one more pass. Gives it to Rothwell, who wants to get the ball into the offense. Flips it over.
Off.
Yeah, well read there.
And now numbers 2-on-1. They can step in. Hall.
I think he just held on that little bit too long there on that shot. Should have released it earlier.
So now Hall just wears one high there and shakes the head, just trying to get the attention of the official. As Farrell comes back the other way here. Fires Mellor and gets absolutely crunched from the defender coming on there, and a penalty on the play.
So WA have pulled their keeper, and now they're playing a 6-on-5 offense.
I was going to say, it almost looked as if he got hit as he shot then from off it, but deemed to be not that way.
Yeah, and now this is where the power play will come for WA, and the keeper will go back onto the floor.
No, I'm here for Dash, I'm here for Dash.
So we'll see, and I think that's Moffat about to go and sit. He just high knees it over to the 2-minute penalty box.
Yeah.
As a defender in field lacrosse.
He's one of the happiest guys going around. Like,
he's used to that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is where I belong. Yeah, I'm going to get penalties.
If I'm a defender and I don't get penalties, then I'm not really a defender, am I?
Yeah, great guy, Chris Moffat.
And just sucking in the big ones here as Major comes past us.
Yeah, that fast break opportunity. Just needed to throw one more pump fake in, I reckon, but ball now at the deck. I think Joseph has got it. There it is.
And that's why the shot came there right at the end in a power play, and they will start in a power play for the fourth quarter. We see a 14-3 ball game here. Victoria against WA. And WA, well, they got 2 goals that quarter, Shendell, through Rothwell, who looked like he was just going to start the trend in that offensive end, but then it dried up, and Plummy ends up with 3, Hall with 2, and Buchanan with 1 in that third quarter.
Yeah, big quarter there for Vic. Hey, Tony, should we talk about what's coming up this year?
Let's talk about
Lacrosse Australia. We've got so much happening on the calendar, and I just think it's a lot going on and a lot to talk about. So at Easter in Perth, at East Fremantle Lacrosse Club, we have the Under-18 National Championship. Are you coming over for that one, Tone?
Yes, the answer is I'd love to.
Yep.
I will see where I'm at that point.
Okay.
I may be moving states, Shendell,
All
so
right.
I'll have to get back on that one.
Okay. So Tony's a maybe, but I'll definitely be there.
You'd be in good hands if that's the case.
In June, we have the National Championships, and I believe they're in Adelaide. Do you know who's hosting those yet?
Not sure yet. I don't know that that's been announced, but yes, they are in Adelaide.
Yep.
So that is going to happen.
Yeah. There is heaps of Sixers teams going travelling. I believe there's a Sixers men's team going next week or the week after to Japan as well.
To Japan.
Yep. This is a hot topic. I'm not sure if they've confirmed it, but I think I'm going to go in July to the Grit tournament, which is a women's only box tournament. And that will be streamed. So if you want to know more about that, head to the Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network socials and check out more information. If you're listening from anywhere in the world, yeah, that one.
Hey.
Women's Box Lacrosse Tony's wearing.
I rep it.
Yeah, love that. So it's a women's only tournament happening in Canada. If you're from somewhere else in the world and you want to send a team, please get on the website, and I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. There's certainly a free agent opportunity too if you don't have a team to play for. And then we've got the under-15s in the Sunshine Coast, which is coupled with
the Sixers World Qualifiers, and that will head them to the Olympic. It heads them to the World Championships, which then will head them to the Olympics.
Yeah.
So only 6 spots available, I believe, for the Olympics, and 5 of them will be decided by the zoned around the world.
Yes.
That is going to happen there. So you win that, you're through to an Olympic, and the top 6 after that will go and play off in another championship, and 1 spot will be given to an Olympian.
Yeah, that's wild. It's so wild. It's so exciting to know that ALN will be there live and free, bringing you lacrosse. So.
And then don't forget, there's the Women's World Championships in Tokyo as well.
Of course. My bad. I was too busy talking about grit that I forgot to mention the Field World Championships, where I know the squad's working really hard now to prepare.
And Michelle Davies, who came up to the Women's World Qualifiers as she came up to commentate because you were birthday, I believe.
Yes. I was in
Bali.
Bali.
Look after family.
Yes. Shot goes, doesn't make it in. But, I know Max is doing a great job with the girls. I hear some great from that squad. There's some really positive feedback coming out of this campaign, really transparent on how they're selecting players and the criteria that they're looking at to take that squad and build the best team possible.
And then we'll have the MLS in November.
Yes.
I mean, it's all just it is just an absolute plethora of lacrosse as we come to the latter half of this year. And then it only gets better next year because we have the Sixers World Championships, and then we have the Men's Championships, and then shortly after that we have an Olympics. So, I mean, it's just lacrosse.
I know. What more could you ask for?
Well, maybe more lacrosse.
Yeah, a little bit more. As ball makes its way. Step down shot there from Rothwell, picked up out of the crease by Freeman. I was going to say Pumba.
You're allowed to say Pumba. Pumba loves Pumba. So Freeman doing some good work there. Ball now here with Hannah Roberts. So no score here in the fourth so far. 14-3 is the scoreline, as we've just lost our feed again here.
Tony got a little message from a dad playing along at home.
Okay.
Remy Twite's dad, Brad. He said it's pronounced Twite, like kite.
Oh, there you go.
So,
I thought that's what I said, but you know what? I mean, I get excited too.
Yes, of course. And we do our best to pronounce everyone's names
correctly.
Yes.
And it's always good. You know what? We're people of the people, Shendell.
We are.
We aren't... we get things wrong sometimes, and we've got broad shoulders.
Yeah, and we love to hear from people watching along at home.
And better than that, we'd love to pronounce names correctly because they have them and they should be.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, being Shandell, I get lots of variations. I'm not sure there's a lot you can do with Tony, but...
Well, you could say it backwards. It says, why not? So ball comes up to Farrell. Shandell's thinking about that now.
I know. I was like, it really is.
It really is. So when someone says, do you want to do something? I go, why not?
And Rothwell now with the ball on the left side for WA, trying to roll inside. Good defensive pressure there from Moffat.
Another big save there from Liptak. And there's 2 players on the outer side. Look at the pace here from Mercer. Mercer got a couple last night. Looked over. Oh, finds Buchanan. Buchanan just couldn't quite take the ball. And it's like a pinball machine down there trying to get out of defence. Looks up. Finds his player. That's a great pass there.
Absolute great
Farrell.
outlet.
Farrell looks inside. Another good save from Liptak as all the WA players come off. Mellor looks to get in. He's a lefty, so he can't shoot around his corner like that.
Yeah, Teenby, who just made that great clear and pass, it's his debut tournament here for WA.
You always remember your first, Shendell.
You do.
And
such a privilege to wear your state's colours.
in any form of any sport. Yeah, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, but in one of the sides we've got a World Hobby Horse participant from England.
You're joking?
No, I'm not. We got talked about it, so he actually came from England to Australia as to compete in the World Hobby Horse Championships, and now plays lacrosse.
What do you know?
Hey? Swap a wood horse stick for a real stick.
What do you know?
What do you know? See, these are the things that we do research on, Shendell.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we do find out interesting facts about people, but that's one I hadn't heard this week. So.
No, so we'll let that little cat out of the bag more as we head to some of the games later in the week. Good save again there from Deshaun. Now, here comes a crunch as ball needs to be picked up. Just flicks it off the boards to be able to pick that one up properly. And Jasper Hannah-Roberts will bring the ball back. No one comes to him and gets absolutely creamed after he got rid of that.
Oh, dare she?
Deshaun comes out, gave the big check there on Mercer, but Mercer said, nope, I'm going to put it in the back of your cage anyway.
Yeah, he really chopped there at Mercer, so we'll see this one. Here we go. The shot's taken. He's low on his knees. Ball's to be picked up. Look at that. Chop, chop. And he actually jumps at Mercer, just unable to stop it. And a really great goal from Brady Mercer. So 1 goal and 2 assists for the game so far. Certainly having impact and playing his role as the ball is back at the dot. We've got about 10 minutes left in the fourth. Bronkhorst with a win there with a face-off infringement by Aldred.
So ball back up the top here with Rothwell. Rothwell looks to attack again, does fire, and that's straight off the chest there of Liptak.
Doing a good job in there, Liptak.
I should say Martin Liptak because it is hyphenated. So ball looks to be thrown over the outer side, but not taken. WA with an opportunity here, just a little push. Comes in Joseph.
Oh, there's one that went
penalty.
right around the neck. There's got to be a penalty on that one. Yes,
There
there
is
is.
a penalty. Joseph, he's just wearing some heat there too. Oh, just about to keep your eye on the ball as Joseph just getting looked after there, and we'll see Joseph head towards the box for a penalty here.
He's picked the ball up, so he's pretending like, oh, my ball, my ball.
Oh, he's got McDonald, has he? I thought that was... Wow, he's got McDonald for a push there.
Yeah, right. I thought it was Joseph too, and you can see Tony Joseph now.
I thought it was Joseph there too. He's just hiding by the goalie going, oh, maybe I
know exactly what
there.
Tony's
But, you know what,
doing.
thanks very much for that, but McDonald can go and sit down for that one.
And I would say both defenders here are just going to stand in front and try and stop this shot down, and there it is now. It's a Toronto Rock play. Tony loves it. I've worked with Tony in the Australian team, so I know that this is certainly one of the plays he loves to work. And there's no space to shoot at. As you can see, 3 guys standing in front of the net.
Yep. As getting in the way there was Jaden Smith.
Yeah, and the ball just has gone right over the midline, missed pass there, and a missed opportunity for WA.
So 16-3 scoreline here at Victoria against WA. And WA, well, they're going to now, their fate will lie in the hands of South Australia for that final position.
Yeah, and South Australia have sent a really good team this year. I'm really impressed with their roster.
Well, 32 to 8 today.
Yep. They've been good. They've been really good. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Coached well there by Pete Mathwin off the back of the Sixers tournament in November.
So, ball turns over now. WA again with 7:50 to go in the fourth quarter. James brings the ball in there. Ashby Farrell. Farrell just looking to use his big body in here. Power play situation. Dylan looks up. No, looks to feed Farrell, but not there, and gets inside. And good save again there from Martin Liptak.
Yeah, and there's that rock play again with the double defenders.
He's just about stepped on the line then too. And again, Rothwell. He has been the main scorer for this WA team tonight. And Rothwell gets his third. And that is a huge game in the context of scoring-wise. 3 out of 4.
Yeah, not bad.
You take that.
Not bad. And you can hear Tony Joseph coming on, so that is so annoying because they turned the ball over. He was still standing in the crease. And we had it in the WA game earlier. We had a player in the goal with the goalie, and they were still able to capitalise and score. And there's, you try all sorts of tactics. Pretty much anything goes.
Gets absolutely pumped from behind there.
Speaking of which, and there's a player down and a penalty coming.
And he's just sucking in he's just sucking in some big ones there, and that looks like almost a rib. That did. The way he got hit from behind, and he got as he gets to his feet.
Yeah, and fair play to the Vixen. They actually stopped to help him out.
Yep.
And just check in and make sure he was all right.
Yep.
Luke Oliver's laughing.
Luke Oliver says...
and chatting. Now having a chat with Cam Adams.
And that's major again. That's the second time he's been down. He must be going, I've just had enough.
Yeah. Yeah, he's certainly, he took some action, took some heat there. But like I said, the Vic's really good to actually call to the ref and say, ref, trying to say, stop the play, we've got a man down. It was Cam Adams who blew the whistle, the trail ref there. But yeah, well done to Vics for stopping the play or recognising the injury.
So
good sportsmanship.
Looked inside. Curry, good save again. That almost looked like it was home. Good pressure down there from WA. Just escapes it though, does Hannah Roberts. He's just sneaky, Hannah Roberts. And another good save. Ball comes out. Pressure again. Look at Hannah Roberts go hard at that. Just doesn't give up that ball in front. Pumba just gets in the way. Freeman now an option.
Great commitment to the ball there by Hannah Roberts.
And Hannah Roberts, not only did he do the attacking work, the defensive...
Yeah, the chase down on the ride there was phenomenal.
That's where your defense starts, down in that offensive end. Hall looks to get around, does get around left, and Hall pops it down low. Another good save there from the keeper. So, WA keeper doing a fantastic job, Deshaun.
Yeah, been phenomenal.
This could have been a really ugly scoreline without him.
Yep.
As Moffat picks the ball up. Oh, needs to shoot at Moffat. Open net. Has an open net. Looks to fire. And Chris Moffat gets one against the grain. They thought there was a penalty on the play, so they've sent the keeper off.
Yep.
The keeper turned around, no penalty. And Moffat comes off. And Moffat puts one away.
He ran from one side of the floor to the other, though, and then decides to shoot with minimum angle instead of, like, just a crack up, right? Like, he just could have run straight down the guts.
Shoot it from restraining line.
Yeah, just straight down the guts and send it. But no, he really wanted to enjoy carrying that ball, have his moment, and pop it away. Well done, Moff.
Well, he did have the camera on him. And Sam Boise doing a great job up there on the camera.
Yes.
After his daughter had a fantastic game against you guys.
Yeah, MVP. She was great in the cage today.
As Aldred just using his bigger body to clear some space so he can pick that ground ball up. 4 minutes even. Another good save there. He's been good since he's come in the cage, Martin Liptak.
He sure has.
Hasn't he?
Yeah.
Has Major still sucking him in.
Yeah, Major. He's had a majorly big day.
And here we go, Rothwell again. He's been the scorer.
Ball with Bronkhorst now. Get some pressure.
Probably my MVP, to be honest.
Bronkhorst,
Rothwell.
yeah, and he was good yesterday too. Like I said.
No, I'm on Rothwell.
Oh, okay.
You can have.
I'll take Bronkhorst. He's me mate.
So ball comes down. Mercer again looks forward as Plum looks to come over, and there's number 6 for Chris Plum.
Did you see him just there? I mean, we'll see it on the replay, but Chris saw that Tyler James was arriving on the floor behind him. So you can see the ball gets passed to the top here at Plum. He turns around, he looks at the bench, he gives a quick glance, sees that the player's coming and decides to take the shot then. And just really good awareness of the defence arriving on the floor. But yeah, smart timing and
look at the stats on that though. Chris Plum, 6 goals, 3 assists.
Yeah, you'd take him on your team, wouldn't you? You'd pick him on a...
That's 50%.
You'd pick him in a draft.
And he might be a sneaky for MVP tonight too, just quietly, because he looked like he was going to be out of the game there at one point when he sort of looked like he'd worn a bit of heat. And you didn't think he was going to return, Chris Plum.
Yeah. Here is Victoria with an opportunity.
And the opportunity goes astray, but Joseph gets the backup down here. Good work there from shot Fabian Hall. Looks over. Nice pick off there.
Oh, there's
Tyler
a high
James.
one.
And some board as James. Is that James? Yeah, where's... no, it might be
It's Mulcahy.
Mulcahy, sorry.
Mulcahy with the Dorothy helmet. Here he is
And,
on cue. That's an over and back. Unlucky for Greg Mulcahy. He just took a lot of pressure.
He took a lot of heat then, Mulcahy. I should know with the red helmet. So ball up the top, Buchanan. You've got to get to him. Space, good inside look, and great pick off there.
It was a Mercer, I think, with the crumbs.
It was indeed. And Mercer, or was that?
No, it might not be. Mercer just arrived on the floor, walking onto the floor now.
That might be Curry, actually. Yeah, Curry. Was Curry. Fortuitous.
Curry. And I just saw Mercer walk past me, so I was like, can't be him, as there's a fight here for the face-off. Brody Major looking to win that one, picked up out of the air, though, by Curry. Curry's going to go to work straight away.
Good to see Major, though, still battling out there. He's found some tenderising tonight. Hall. Oh, and that flicks out the back. So opportunity. And penalty on the play here as the ball is loose. And Plum just takes his time, looks on the bottom corner, little BTB, back to Plum. Oh, that could have been something very special there from Hall and Plum.
So there is... So Victoria again had pulled their keeper. You could hear the bench yelling open goal when WA had the opportunity for transition. But there was the penalty, which we'll see Dylan sit down, I think, for 2. I'm just trying to see exactly what the penalty was. Bit of an umpiring convention happening in the middle of the floor. Umpiring convention, I call it.
Umpiring convention?
Yes, or a referee discussion, but I prefer convention.
So what you're saying is it's not black and white at the moment, they're just discussing it?
Correct. They're just making sure, I would say they're making sure of their call and making sure that the right call and the right penalty is served.
It is. So they're about to, and he's already gone into the penalty box.
Yeah, he knows. Dylan knows it's him.
Dylan knows that he's in the penalty box. They're just, are they assessing that if it was after the goal or before the goal? Well, it has to be. It has to be after the goal. It has to be before the goal because Plum, the hand was up in the air.
Yep.
And
the keeper was off.
Number 1, he's already in the cage.
He's got his helmet off. He's sitting down. He's going to have a moment.
Oh, hang on. We've got a penalty here on Victoria as well. So Mercer.
I don't know if that's if they're in home or not. I'm trying to see what.
So anyway, Mercer.
Going to sit down too.
Got to sit down as well. So they'll be...
so they'll play 4-on-4. So, Tony, this is a rule change, actually, that's come in over the break. So normally if there was simultaneous fouls like this, it would play 5-on-5.
5-on-5. Yep.
But
now
yeah,
they make them
play 4-on-4, which actually opens up a lot more space on the floor. Like, I don't mind it.
It should be right. That's how they
Oh,
should play.
totally,
You know
totally.
what? Again,
Totally. Because people were saying early, calling out things earlier in the week. And I was like, no, this is a rule change. I've attended the coaches and managers meeting. I know exactly what's happening here.
Yep.
And I
So
think it makes for an interesting game.
30.3 seconds to go in the game. One opportunity here for Victoria, you would think. And they look to play a bit of 4-on-4 here. You'll look for a shot right near the end. Buchanan, he might be the shooter, but Plum, he's already got a bag full tonight. Looks down and finds Hannah Roberts. Hannah Roberts up to Plum. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Down the bottom here to Hall. Hall looks inside. Oh, great finish. And that is all clear there for
Hannah Roberts.
Hannah Roberts. And right on the death knell of the final siren there, Hannah Roberts gets one. So Hannah Roberts gets the all clear. Hannah Roberts, number 42.
Yeah, big day for Victoria on the park. Final score 20-4 against Western Australia. So really great effort there by the Victorians. Tony, if we're talking MVPs, who are we talking about?
I'm going Chris Plum, Victoria.
Yep. Yeah.
And on the WA side, who did I say before?
Oh, I'm going to shotgun Deshi.
That's right, you wanted Deshi.
Yep, I'll take Deshi, the keeper. He's had an absolute outstanding game. He's been peppered with shots, and he's talking to his coach now and still giving him a pat on the back, and he's got a smile on his face. He's a great athlete.
Yeah, I'm going to go Farrell.
Okay.
For
MVP, for
MVP.
WA? Yep.
Your thoughts on Victoria, though? Who did you?
I think Hannah Roberts had a really good game, to be honest. Yeah, yep. Hannah Roberts. I thought Caleb Hall was pretty good, and Curry as well. So, I mean, to be fair, it's probably pretty much got to have to be someone who plays their O because they were so dominant in their offense today. They didn't see a lot of minutes in the defense. So I mean, can I pick three and see how we go? Or just throw some names around? And
you do what you like. I've got Plum.
Yeah, right. Well, then I'm going to take the other three.
I think 6 and 3 in a 20-goal scoreline, and especially with a shoulder that is, or he did something, and looked like he was going to be not in the game because he came out the back, and you don't see Chris Plum do that very often.
No, he's a tough guy.
He doesn't show too much Plummy. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna stick with Plum. Yep.
You can just see Victoria pulling tape off legs, knees, heads.
And I mean, Deshaun was outstanding in the cage for WA.
Yes.
And if you didn't have him, I was all over him. But it's But I don't know. Farrell for me he did a power of work earlier.
Yeah, and he's been consistent this week. You know, and I'm not you don't get a medal for being consistent during the games of pool play, but I just think. Yeah, he's a great choice for an MVP as well.
Yep, he is indeed. Although I didn't mind Buchanan's game as well for Victoria. He was another one that, was pivotal in that offense.
Yeah. If the camera's on, I just want to make mention, watch Luke and Wade shake hands here. They're absolute, besties. You can probably see it at the top of the screen. Here they go now. And they have a bit of a moment as they talk about their MVPs. I'm sure they'll go away and debrief the game together. Luke and they've been here for the Commonwealth Cup earlier this week, coaching together, and now not enemies on the floor, but going head to head.
So as the two teams will line up here for MVPs, they're the mateships, brotherships, sisterships that you make, Shendell, in this game.
Actually, here's a funny fact. When we went to the World Championships in 2024, Luke's wife made them matching pyjamas because they were rooming together, and she had printed on them bromance, #bromance.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
So that's how far it goes, and that's a great thing about Australia lacrosse. You can come to the floor, you can do absolute battle. Here they are walking down the aisle together, and do absolute battle, and then walk off, shake hands, and hang out and be best mates and a laugh. So. We'll throw to the coaches now for the MVPs.
All right. Anyway, thanks for a great game. I know it's tough travelling this far, and appreciate the numbers you brought over, so keep it up. Your MVP of the game, Desh.
Yeah, I mean, that was it was almost written in stone. I mean, you'd probably get even money on that, Shendell, but good pick.
Yep.
I have to say that.
Thanks to the Vic team for a great game. That's the hardest game we've had so far. And I'm super proud of our boys. Your best player today was Henry Farkas.
Roughy, Tony, roughy.
Yeah, there you go. And obviously the coaches have set him a role.
Task, yeah.
And he has probably executed that perfectly there, Henry Farkas.
Yeah, and that's the challenge. You don't know what coaches have said to a player. This is what your role is. We're just going by what we saw on the floor and who dominated the game. But here they are stepping into the photo opportunity as well, right in front of us.
Right in front of us. I'm glad that the camera's turned that way, Shendell.
Definitely.
So, there we go. So, WA now will meet SA, and the winner of that game, with no semi-finals in the men's competition, will...
Okay, and we're just going to stay on air and have a quick chat with Chris Moffat. So we've got Jackson Barbie on the floor.
Big day for him. You got his first goal in box lacrosse. Tell me about how you felt.
It was pretty special. I haven't played box in about 5 years, so it was good to come out here and shoot. I'm probably one of their best goalies. No, jokes. It's, I have to have the open goal to get a goal tonight.
No, great effort. Good on you, Chris. Have a good night. Get a good rest for tomorrow. I'll see you on the turf.
So Jackson Bybee, just for a man who's played a lot of lacrosse, both field, box and everything, Moff...
Man, a few words tonight.
Yeah, which is unlike Chris Moffat.
No, loves the chat. Even came over at half time and just hung out with us. I'm like, go focus on your team, bro.
He did, but first goal in box lacrosse, I mean, you'll always remember that.
Yeah.
And
doesn't matter how old you are.
I love his little dad joke, the best goalie in the competition. There wasn't one in there.
Yeah.
So they're the ones that you want to shoot on sometimes, and people still miss.
Yeah, 100%.
I've been on the end of those.
Yeah,
so,
the open cage.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up here, and big shout out to Sam, who was up on the camera up there tonight, and he's now got down, which is probably a really good thing. To Jackson, who stepped in. JT's been on the commentary today as well as Benny was up there. And the ALN continues to bring you live and free lacrosse, to Blake, to Scotty, who have a lot of things going on in the background that you don't see. And when people pull power and things happen, these guys are just absolute professionals, and they get shit done.
Absolutely.
And I'm allowed to say that, we're after 10 o'clock.
I was like, hey, we're going to get busted.
And Shendell Oliver, it's great to be back working with you, my friend.
Yes.
And I'm sure as the week goes on, well, you'd rather not be commentating the women's final.
Yes.
Because that means WA wouldn't be in there. So we wish you all the best for the coaching side of things. But
Thank you.
You'll be part of the commentary as it goes on for the week.
I'll definitely be around, absolutely, and I wouldn't want to miss it. I hopefully, like I am coaching the final, but we'll see how the week plays out, and I'll certainly be on air. Tone, I'm looking forward to the rest of the week working with you.
All right, but I do appreciate it, both your commentary and your coaching, because you give me golden goals. So on behalf of myself, Tony Watts, and the Australian Lacrosse Network, until the sticks are swinging tomorrow, we'll see you then.